Today we are going to talk about extraction of metals past paper question. The first question is the list of substance is shown. So in this list we have what? We have brass, calcium oxide, carbon monoxide, calcium oxide, carbon monoxide, diamond, glucose, and hydrogen litmus, and so on, so on, and so on. Answer the following question about this substance. Each substance, okay. Which statement is formed by the thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate in the blast furnace? Carbon dioxide, I think so. Yes, it's carbon. So that is calcium carbonate. Okay, calcium. I will just zoom in. Sorry, that is decomposition of calcium carbonate gives us calcium oxide. Okay, is a compound that reduce iron oxide in the blast furnace carbon monoxide CO. Okay. Again, there is a group of elements Br2, CH4, C2H4, Cl minus CO2, and so on and so on. State which symbol formula represents. A group produce the thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate, that is CO2. Okay, CO2 produced by thermal decomposition, that is CO2. This is a question about iron. Iron is extracted from iron ore in a blast furnace. Name the main ore of iron that is called hematite. Okay, that is called hematite. One ore of iron contains iron 3 oxide. Describe the extraction of iron from blast furnace. In your answer, describe the production of carbon dioxide. Okay. To form carbon dioxide is reduced by carbon reacts with carbon to form carbon monoxide. Okay. Iron 3 oxide reduced by carbon monoxide and carbon. Okay, and calcium oxide reacts with impurity. For example, silicon oxide and slag form. That is called calcium silicate. Okay. Role of carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide simply used to reduce iron 3 oxide. Okay, so role of calcium carbonate added to the blast furnace. Calcium carbonate decomposed to calcium oxide, and calcium oxide reacts with impurity. Okay, for example, silicon, I have just told you that. Okay, so that's it of iron 3 collected at the base of the blast furnace as liquid. Describe the arrangement and motion of particles in the liquid. Okay, so arrangement is irregular arrangement and sliding over each other. Okay, motion is sliding over each other. The question is about metals. Carbon is used to extract iron from iron ore in a blast furnace. State two uses of carbon in extraction process. First is to provide heat, increase temperature, and to produce carbon dioxide. Okay. Question number 5 is iron is extracted in blast furnace by reduction of iron 2 iron 3 oxide with carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is produced by reaction of carbon with carbon dioxide. Explain how this equation shows that carbon dioxide is reduced. So CO2 loses oxygen. Okay, CO2 loses oxygen, so it becomes carbon monoxide. Explain how this equation shows. Yes, we have done that. Name the type of chemical reaction where oxidation and reaction take place simultaneously. Redox reaction, that is simply redox reaction. That is called redox reaction. Calcium carbonate is added to the blast furnace, undergoes the meaning of thermal decomposition is simply breakdown of a compound by heating or using heat. Okay. Question number 6 is electronic structure of five atoms A, B, C, D, and E are shown. Answer the following question. Okay. State which element structure A, B, D, C represents an atom that is extracted from the oxide. So that is iron. So that is the structure of iron. Fe plus 3, I know because it has 3 electrons in your outermost shell. Okay. A list of compound is given: calcium oxide, CH4, and so on and so on. State which symbol formula represents a compound produced by thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate. That is calcium oxide, CaO. Okay, that is Ca, calcium oxide. That's all about it. If you want to take online classes, you can contact us. And please share, subscribe, and like.